My work really speaks to try and portray the story of black women through history and also talking about the struggles that black women have endured across history to this day, be it Harriet Tubman, Breonna Taylor, Uyinene Mrwetyana. We try to tell stories and speak about all these women's struggles, but also try and have some form of an optimism within that. I really want people to see that one can triumph out of oppression, out of oppressive systems, but also to highlight the issues that we have now as women, especially as black women. My fascination with women of color, specifically between the 1800s and the 1900s, is I'm always really interested in the idea of what it meant to even have a photograph of yourself taken at that time. We're living in a time when women were hugely oppressed, and especially women of color. And so I've always been really fascinated in this idea of like, what were these women's stories? And also stories about women who have pulled out of great levels of oppression, terrible systems like the slavery system or apartheid, and speaking to them or speaking about them and as a story of hope, just for the ordinary woman who's going through her own issues on a day-to-day basis, knowing that, you know, if Harriet Tubman can do it, I can do it. So I think for me, it's a combination of bringing these stories up so that they don't become legends or myths, but actually they become women that, you know, my children should know about and my children should have in their story. Because I think the biggest problems we have with history is called his story for a reason. It becomes very one-dimensional, and I think for me it's about ensuring I can bring those stories out into a setting where a bigger landscape of people can tap into it.